Welcome back. In this video, we want to talk about comparison and logical operators. Let's first start with the comparison operators. Now, the comparison operators, also called relational operators, are used to compare values, and they return Boolean values. Okay, so let's go through them one by one. We can compare, let's say, print 2 is greater than 1. And then if we run this, we expect that we get true because 2 is greater than 1. We can also check on the less than operator. And let's say if you compare here, 3 is less than 0. If we run this, we expect that we get false because 3 is not less than 0. We can also say 1 is less than the string, let's say 1. And let's run this and see what we get. We are getting an error, not supported between instances of int and str. So we have to make sure we compare compatible data types, okay? So we can't compare or use the less than symbol between int and then string. Next one is the greater than or equal to. So we can compare 100, let's say greater than or equal to another 100. And then if we run this, we expect that we get true because 100 is greater than or equal to 100. And then if you compare 10 less than or equal to 50, we expect that we get true because 10 is less than or equal to 50. And then the next one is the equal to operator. So we can say cat equal to, and then this is the equal to symbol or operator, okay? The single equal symbol is an assignment operator, as I have or we have already talked about. If you say cat equals to, let's say, rat, and let's print this and see. If we run this, we are getting false because cat is not equal to rat. We can also say, let's say 1, the one that we compared at first that it didn't work, equal to the string 1. And then if we run this, we are getting false. We can use the equal operator between an int and string, but we can use the less than operator between an int and string. So we have to know the difference. And then lastly, we have not equal to. Okay, this operator returns true if the operands are not equal. All right, and then we write that by using the exclamation mark first and then equal sign. So, or the assignment operator. If we run this, we will get true because 1 is not equal to the string 1. And now let's talk about the logical operators. The logical operators we have and then or, and then lastly we have not. So let's quickly talk about them and then we move forward. So if we print 10 is greater than, let's say, 5 and 6 is greater than 2. If we run this, we are getting true because 10 is greater than 5 and 6 is greater than 2. Now, the AND operator evaluates to true only when both expressions are true. So as soon as one of the expressions is false, the AND operator will evaluate to false. So if we change this one to, let's say, equal sign, and then we run this, we are getting false because one of the expressions evaluated to false. All right, because 10 is not equal to 5. We also have the OR operator. The OR operator evaluates to true if either of the expressions evaluates to true. All right, and then it evaluates to false when both of the expressions evaluates to false. So if we run this, we expect that we get true because 6 is greater than 2. One of the expressions evaluates to true. So for the OR logical operator, we want at least one of the expressions to evaluate to true. So if both evaluates to false, then the whole expression will evaluate to false. All right, because the left hand side is false and then the right hand side is false. So the whole expression will evaluate to false. And then lastly, we have the not operator. The not operator inverts the value of the expression that is in front of it. Okay, so if the value that is in front of the not operator is true, it will invert it to false. That is how it works. And if it is false, it will invert it to true. So let's look at an example. If we run not, then equals, let's say, 10. All right. Pause the video and guess your answer. What do you think we are going to get for this? If we run this, we are getting true because 10 is not equal to the string 10. All right. So this whole expression actually evaluates to false, but the not operator is inverting this expression to true. So that is how the not operator works. So these are the comparison and logical operators. We are going to use them a lot, all right, before we talk about conditionals and control flow. That is the if and then if else statements. Bye bye for now. See you in the next video.